According to Frank Scobbert, who said, "Happy is the man who finds a true friend, but happier is he who finds that true friend in his wife." Indeed, this can be said of these two lovebirds, Loretta Otibhor Omotanwa, daughter of late Chief Francis and Mrs. Martha Okoje, and Olatunde Adetokunbo Majekodunmi, son of Chief and Chief Mrs. Majekodunmi, who found true happiness in each other and decided to seal it up in marriage. Wednesday, the 30th of October 2019, was indeed a day to remember for the Bewaji and Irelu Bewaji of Egbaland, Chief Mr. and Mrs. Olatunde Majekodunmi and Mrs. Martha Okoje and her family, when the two families came together for the traditional wedding of their children, Princess Loretta Okoje and Olatunde Majekodunmi. The traditional wedding ceremony took place at Jogos Center, Ibadan, Oyo State. The groom, Olatunde, hails from Abeokuta in Ogun State. He is a graduate of Babcock University and works at the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, while the bride, Princess Loretta Okoje, is from Igweben in Edo State, Nigeria. She is a graduate of Leeds City University, Ibadan, Oyo State, and works as a human resource manager. The program started with the opening prayer said by Reverend Ulunesen, who represented the father of the bride, after which the kola nut was broken, as customary to the Edo people, a sign of welcoming visitors. The dark and handsome groom, Olatunde, in company of his friends, later danced into the hall like true royals that they are. The groom, Olatunde, and his friends were asked to perform the traditional rites, which they did. The high point of the evening was the unveiling of the bride. To do that, they played a prank on the groom, Olatunde Majekodunmi. But after that, the woman of the moment, Princess Loretta Okoje, got all the attention needed as the aisle was cleared to receive the latest bride in town. It was a joyful moment for the bride, Princess Omotanwa Okoje, who danced all the way in excitement. The groom, Olatunde, majestically removed the veil on his bride's face in admiration of all family members as both parents of the bride and groom took turns to give them their blessings. Thereafter, the representative of the father of the bride performed some traditional marriage rites and handed over Princess Loretta to the groom, Olatunde Majekodunmi. The lovebirds then had their first dance together as family members, friends and well-wishers joined them in the session. After that, the parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Majekodunmi, presented the marriage proposal letter to the family of the bride, the Okojies, which they accepted wholeheartedly. The reception ceremony started immediately as the bride and groom made their way into the arena. The cutting of the wedding engagement cake was supervised by Chief Dr. Sunday Majekodunmi after spelling the name Jesus. Thereafter was the dance session where the groom's father, the Bewaji of Egbaland, Chief Olatunde Majekodunmi, did the unexpected with his musical talents and thrilled everyone. On Saturday, the 2nd of November 2019, friends and family joined the Majekodunmis and the Okojies at the Catholic Church of Divine Mercy, Lekki, Lagos, for the wedding of their children. The two families, the Okojies and the Majekodunmis, were hugely supported by family members and friends who came all out to rejoice with their children. The service began with the processional hymn as the charming, fair-looking bride, Loretta, who could be mistaken for the daughter of the groom's mother due to their striking resemblance, made her way into the church in company of her brother, Mr. Moses Okoji, in a lovely white-fitted wedding gown. Indeed, she looked absolutely gorgeous. In the sermon, Reverend Father John Edio reminded the couple that they are helpmates and that they must respect each other at all times, adding that as an institution ordained by God, marriage is not for children, but for matured minds who are ready to accept each other's shortcoming as well as forgive at all times. The minister spoke extensively on how marriage is not a bed of roses, and why the couple must learn to stick together through thick and thin.
The union that we are witnessing today is a very important one. And so we've gathered here to pray that this union will be successful through Christ our Lord. And just to tell us too, and remind them that marriage is not a joke. That's why we can't allow children to go into marriage. We can't allow teenagers to go into marriage. We allow mature man and woman to go into marriage, because it is a big, huge responsibility. It comes with responsibility. And so when people who have really understood themselves and they have understood what love truly is, that's when those people can go into marriage. If not, they are not yet ready. And so I want to presume that these two people are ready to get married, and that they know the consequences, they know the obligations, and they know what it really means to love. It is in this marriage that God says, therefore, whatever God has joined together, let no man put asunder. That's the gospel of today. Meaning that God has sanctioned it, and it is forever. No separation. No man should put asunder. That's what it means.
Immediately after that was the exchange of marital vows and wedding rings and the administration of the Holy Communion.
Grant that Loretta and Olatunde, who wear them, may always have a deep faith in each other. May they do your will and always live together in peace, goodwill, and love. We make our prayers through Christ our Lord.
Loretta, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Olatunde, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
After which the couple and their parents signed the marriage register. Family members and friends of Olatunde and Loretta later joined them in a session of thanksgiving for a successful event. Amidst the recessional hymn, the couple as well as guests made their way out of the church, which eventually brought the service to an end. Gorgeous-looking guests, dressed in different shades of green, later made their way to the exquisitely decorated Podium Event Center in Lekki, Lagos for the grand reception party to celebrate the latest couple. In attendance were the Alaki of Igala and His Royal Majesty, Oba Adetokunbo, the Minister of Police Affairs, Alhaji Maigiri Dingyadi, Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Dr. Boboye Uyeyemi, Senator Ganiu Solomon, retired AIG Tunji Alakwini, Chief Musliu Smith, respected billionaire business mogul Hajiya Bola Shagaya, Chief Ulu Falemo, Mrs. Muji Dokwesi, among other distinguished guests. The event commenced with the entry of the bride and groom's family, after which the bridal party made their way into the arena. In no time, the couple of the moment, Mr. and Mrs. Majekodunmi, made their grand entry as guests stood up to receive them. To commit the occasion into the hands of God, Pastor Obafemi Baba led in the opening prayer, after which the chairman of the occasion, the Alaki of Igbaland, His Royal Majesty Oba Adetokunbo, delivered his welcome remarks.
This marriage is a sacred thing to me, and nothing must touch my marriage. Whatever I do in the officer's mess must stop in the officer's mess. It doesn't go with me to my home. Whoever wants to do anything in my home or with my home will meet with very stern opposition from me. And that settles it. So today, your marriage, your home is sacrosanct. Nothing touches your home. Whatever you do, your home should be kept out of it. And you always do good things. Tanwa, your husband has your permission to call himself the head of your home. Right or wrong, God bless you. You too should play your own role. Now, every day, morning, afternoon, evening, you must call on that unseen visitor, that person that shares all your moments with you, that person who sees the innermost part of your mind. That is God. In everything you do, you put him first. And he will never let you down. You will never have any cause to regret today. You will never have any cause to curse today.
Swiftly afterwards was the cake cutting exercise, which was supervised by the chairman of the occasion.
I know nobody wants to have 10 children these days, but I will start from 10 all the same. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I have 4 sons. So you have told me that I have too many children already. Now we go to 3. Please give them a round of applause.
Later on, the groom, Olatunde, reassured his wife of his unending love for her, which was indeed romantic to watch, after which they performed their first task as husband and wife. Other activities that were observed were the shoe game, which tested how well the couple know each other. The couples danced with their parents. The toast was proposed by Tunde Smith, who wished the couple all the blessings attached.
Now, I toast to good health. I go to more of God's grace. I toast to happiness. I toast to wealth. I toast to children. I toast to every good thing that comes in marriage. You shall not lack anything. Everything you ever need will be provided for you. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's take our drinks.
The night was later left in the hands of the faith band as they dished out great songs which the couple, their parents, family members, friends and guests danced to the very end. On behalf of the chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo, we heartily congratulate the Majekodunmis and the Okojis on the successful wedding of their children, Olatunde and Loretta Majekodunmi.